Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Ask Mark. Here he is. Mark, how you doing, man?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Great. It's the end of the year. We're almost on holidays. If you're out there watching today, say something. Hi in the chat. We are live. This is real. You can talk to us if you want to, and we might even talk back. Speaking of talking, what has been going on this year? We're about to wrap it up. So let's get a bit of a countdown to your greatest hits for 2022.
Yeah, of course. So we brought on some great clients. That's the first thing that I'll go. I won't name them because confidentiality and such. But brought on some really great new clients. And we have worked on templating as much as possible our modules. So HR module has been throughout the whole year, a constant update stream. So our scheduler, as well as some other cool modules such as our new projects module. So if you don't know about it, ask, or there's plenty of content online, and the release notes that we send out will keep you in touch with what's going on.
Fantastic. Now, of course, this is live, and you can write some questions if you want, but we do have a couple preloaded just to get you in the spirit for the holidays, because everyone's interested in, well, holidays are all about holidays, so leave, really. We're focusing on that today. Let's have a look at some stuff. Mostly HR modules. First question coming up is from David. David asks, how do I submit a leave request?
Cool. So this is predominantly done from mobile by the people out on the field. So mobile device here, and they will have a screen that will come up similar to this. And within there, they will click on payroll HR and then into timesheets. Then they'll have the option of timesheets or leave requests. If I click into leave requests, that will show a raised leave option. It will also show the leave items that are upcoming and in the past for that particular user as well. So if I go raise leave, I'll have the type of whatever you've got loaded in as leave requirements that you have as a business. For this example, we'll go annual leave, and I'll set a nice chunky period that I'll be away for the Christmas break. So we'll go 18th through to the 5th.
Do users have a list? Do they have like their stats? Do they know how much leave they've got? Was that listed there somewhere, or is
not within our system?
No.
But there is the capability, typically within your accounting package, where you can see your leave balances.
Right. Cool.
So there's an option to attach an image, not that you'd need to for an annual leave request.
Just a picture of you
prominent for
giving the bird to the boss.
Personal leave. Let's not do that, but that's fine. And then notes that they may be accompanied with the leave request that you might have.
Sure.
Once that's submitted, that goes through for approval.
Cool. I think that leads us to question number 2. Oh no, not quite. How does a public holiday show up in the scheduler?
Sure. So as we are on the homepage, you would click through to the scheduler. Note, if you don't have the scheduler, reach out. You may want it. It is great. But within here, you've got the capability of viewing by week. So we'll just flick onto a week that has public holiday day available. And we've got, say, the 26th and 27th loaded for myself, Mark Dent, on the 26th and 27th. So that's where they will show.
That's how they show up. Excellent. And this is from Siberian Foxglove. I hope that's your real name.
That's a brilliant name.
The Foxglove family are well known for their excellent first names. Hi, how would one, if one was so inclined, so well spoken too, how would they approve a leave request?
Yeah, so typically there's certain roles in the business that will do the first approval and the second approval. So typically it's your supervisors, foremen, project managers who might do the first approval, and the second approval is completed by your payroll officer.
Right.
So back to the HR module. So once I'm in there, you'll have leave requests, and you'll see all of the leave requests that are in there. So that one that I've just logged for the annual leave request for the 18th to the 5th, that is for me to approve. So if we go approve leave, that's your first approval. And then if I go back, that's pre-approved. If I click back into it, that's your final approval. So that's approving that period for Christmas break. So it's not pending anymore, so that's why it's not in this view.
Yeah, cool. Easy. Well, too easy indeed. Next, what have we got? What happens if I try to schedule someone who is already on leave?
Yeah.
Or has already had their leave approved, I guess.
Absolutely. So if we go back to the scheduler, that is where you'll have the view for, I'll just filter to me. Oops, if I can spell. And that's where you'll have the leave period within there. So if I was to try and schedule a activity for a public holiday, you'll be met with, there's already a scheduled item in this period that you're trying to schedule, and it will also say the period contains a public holiday. Basically, say you've got 2 validations, it'll never stop you from allocating someone if in the case that somebody is working the poor soul on a public holiday.
Sure.
They can still be scheduled.
Yeah. And it's pretty clear there that there's a lot going on there already. You wouldn't be able to squeeze them into the schedule.
Absolutely.
I think that actually covers question number the next one as well. Can you schedule someone to work on a public holiday if you wanted them to work? So like as you just showed, it can't stop you from scheduling.
Yeah. So can I schedule someone? Yes, you can. So as I've just done, I've been able to schedule it. Basically, what that will mean from a processing of pay when it comes to worked hours on a public holiday, it will be based on your EBA schedule or mapping, which is to say that they'll get paid typically 2.5 times for any work done on a public holiday.
Yeah. And you said the scheduler, not everybody has the scheduler. It is a very handy tool. Does stuff like the public holidays come up automatically in there? Are they?
No, so they're added in bulk. So via the HR schedule, or HR module in staff activity, if I go to a week where there is leave applicable, public holiday applicable, should I say, if I go to the 3 dots at the top, the public holidays within that period that you've got selected will automatically display.
Sure.
And then you can select add the public holiday, and it will add it for all full-time employees for that particular period automatically.
Cool.
So as I've done that, you can see that everybody's now got public holiday added for New Year's Day.
Everyone gets New Year's Day off. Excellent. So I plan on being very hungover. Next up, I think we've got one more question for the mobile. Can I change my leave once it's submitted?
Yes, you can. So before it's fully approved, you would not. You would be able to update it once it is approved. You cannot update your leave request.
Okay.
But in this case, if I go to that annual leave request from the 18th of December, if I go to the edit pencil down the bottom, I'll be able to update the start and end dates. So if I then go, I haven't actually got enough leave banked for that, so I better
Just save some, keep it in the pocket.
Save some. So go back to 18th of December to the 30th. That will then allow me to change that region. So like I said, typically speaking, if it's already been approved, you'll have to get your supervisor or payroll officer to essentially reject it or revert it back to draft or submitted.
Sure.
And then you'll be resubmitting the times after that. But because this particular login has a role that is able to be approving, that's why it's allowed me to edit it.
Excellent stuff. Well, Phil's out there. He said there's some very insightful stuff, and Phil is right. Thank you very much, Phil, for getting involved. I found it insightful. Not only has it inspired me to get that leave in, it's inspired me to take a holiday. So, you got much on for the Christmas period?
No, spend time with the family as every year, and spend some great time with my 2-year-old.
Wonderful stuff.
He's finally getting to know what Christmas is, so that'll be wonderful.
Yeah, the real magic. Mate, thanks so much, and we'll be back in the new year with more wonderful stuff. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being there for us all the way through the year. We will catch you later on, 2023. Bring it on.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.